Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiq from ABDULLAH, and today I will explain to you about how to edit coloring in Lightroom PC. Coloring is an essential aspect of photo editing because it significantly influences how the photo or image is perceived. The color in the photo helps to create a mood or evoke emotion. For example, warm tones like reds and yellow can convey a sense of energy, joy, or passion, while cool tones like blues and greens also evoke to calmness, serenity, or mystery.
So let's go through to the Lightroom. Right now I'm using Lightroom PC. So basically this is photo that I already edit. So the first step you want to start edit in Lightroom, you need to add photos by clicking this. I click this file and then you can click add photos and then you can choose what photos you want to edit. So basically, for example, I click here and then you need to click review for import and then it will shows you what the photos you want to add. Basically this photo already add, so we go next to the picture. So for the first step you need to do for editing is you can click here and then it will shows you the section where you can add masking. So the first masking I do is the subject masking, and then the second one is radial gradient, and the third one is linear gradient, and the last one is the background subject. So I will show you one by one what I do in that masking. So the first masking I do is I adjust at exposure section, which is it will increase the exposure or the light of the subject. So for example, like here, if I decrease this, it will show you it will decrease the light of the subject. So right now I'm using 20. It's just nice for this subject. And then in this contrast section, you can adjust it to enhance the picture more. It can enhance the subject. So this highlight section, if you can see here the car is too shiny, right? So this section, highlight section, help you to reduce the shinier parts or the shinier lighting at the subject. So right now basically you can see I already decrease it into -30, and you can see the color of the car not too shiny. So the next one is shadows. The shadows part is you need to, you can see whether the car have the darker parts, which is right here, right? You can see it has darker part, and then you can try to increase it to be more easy to see. So the next part is whites. Whites is basically you can try to adjust it. So like this, if I adjust it into the negative, it will decrease the light of the subject. But if I increase, it will show like this. So basically same as exposure, it will increase or decrease the lights of the card of the subject. So the next section, the next masking I do is radial gradient. This part is for the next masking is radial gradient, which is this part I'm using for the background of the subject, which is, so the first section I do is exposure. You can try to decrease or increase it based on what you want. So if I increase here, it will more light will come to the color, and then if I decrease it, it will become like this. Okay, so that's all for the radial gradient, and this part is linear gradient. Linear gradient I used to make a darker part or darker place in front of the subject, like this. If I show you, if I drag this down to the bottom, you can see the part of the roads here, right? You can see there is no darker parts, but if I drag this to up, and then it will shown be like this. Last one is the background subject. Background subject, basically I used to adjust the color, the lighting, and so on. So the first part is in this exposure section, I just decrease it a little bit. I'm using right now 0.08, negative 0.08. So as you can see, if I increase it, it also increase the background color, not the subject, because we already masking the background only. So right now I'm using negative 0.08, and then its contrast I just increase it a little bit. I'm using 4 right now because I just want to enhance a bit its background. So the next part is color section. So this is where you can determine whether you want a warmer or you want a cooler picture. So I will show you an example. So right now this is an original background or raw picture. So but if you want a warmer picture, you can try to increase this section, which is temperature, and then you can see there's a bit orange or a bit yellow background. So this will make your picture more warmer. Then but if you want to look something cool, and then you can try to decrease this by, for example, like negative 6. Okay, this just nice for the background. If you want something more cooler, and then here in this thin section, you can try to adjust based on what you like the color. So right now it just nice for me, it more cooler. So that's all the tutorial on how to edit coloring in Lightroom. Thank you so much.